All right, well, welcome back, everyone. I'm here with Coach Robert here to talk about our charity stream this weekend.
Yeah. Oh, this weekend.
This past weekend.
This past weekend. Okay, I will say we have another one. Hey. It's been a long weekend. But yeah, Adam, you can go ahead and kind of show what we raised. So we raised 1,020 out of $1,000 goal. Northwestern Mutual matched it, so 2,020 is basically what we raised. So, yep. So I mean, cool thing is it's about 3-4 days worth of research cancer research that we really refund and stuff like that. So it's really cool to have that. But big shout out to everybody. Big shout out to casters, stream producers.
Everybody that was here to make that possible, especially Adam toughening out all 24 hours on stream
big shout out to our stream producer Adam right here. Adam, congrats to him, right? Like he stayed here for like at least 21 hours. He woke me up. He was like, we're gonna end the stream. Do you want to end it? I'm like, huh? I was so tired. I'm not gonna lie. So this kind of, being on here and just kind of closing it correctly, I would say. So, like I said, I'll say ALSF or Alex Lemonade Stand Foundation was a big part of why we're doing what we're doing, right? For me, especially in my career path, like I said, wearing another wristband, hope for Daisy. I lost her about 4 years ago. I'll show you a picture here real quick before we kind of get to game. I lost her about 4 years ago to childhood cancer. So, like I said, this was really a big important part of what we
do. You know what Lakeland got in theirs?
Yeah, they got 1350, 1400. So
they were doing that jointly with us. So that was great. We had some great.
So it was fun competition. Raise money for kids and stuff like that. So but yeah. So I mean, we're kind of getting to game right now. I guess game started. So we're gonna switch in really quick. So
no need for intermission.
Yeah, no need for intermission. We just go.
All right. And then. All right, Shannon, welcome in. It's Nationals time for Valorant. Let's get your headset on. Are you excited?
Yeah. I haven't casted since semifinals,
right?
Semifinals, yeah.
So a little bit of a different crew. Tommy's not back, but
I was in the arena, so I did watch the whole entire thing.
Yeah, it was
crazy.
It was a great game. Today we'll be facing Graceland University, the
Yellow
Jackets, which is odd because their color is blue. Their thing is blue, but we're starting up on Ascent. Let's just take a look at the most recent week for both of these schools. Carthage did just win the Midwest National Championship for Division 7, while Graceland ended up losing in the semifinals to New Mexico State. An odd little story with that was that they beat them during the regular season. So.
Maybe it was just too much pressure.
Yeah, something like that. Also, it's a little bit more of a break for them because they didn't get to play this past week for Nationals, play this big 5-game series, get all that reps in. They also, I don't believe, have too much time on Ascent as a map, so this will be a spot that Carthage has a map where we start off on Ascent on defense. And I've got the full list of maps that I'll get to in just a moment, but let's take a look at the game.
Yay, we love Ascent. Not as much as I thought we were going on Pearl first.
Wait. Yeah, I think we're starting on Ascent. Ascent was their pick because we elected to pick second, which meant we got the second pieces of bands, but we also got to pick some sides, which is a little bit of an advantage for us. Carthage did not choose Ascent. This is the choice from Graceland University, but we got to choose defense. They chose Pearl for the second map. And then we also had a couple of bands go out. Carthage went ahead and banned Haven because Graceland has done a great job on Haven. They're 7-1 on the season.
Ooh.
That's pretty crazy. Or maybe 6-1. I might be incorrect. But let's take a look
at a lot.
Yeah, let's take a look at the agents. Rye on KO. I saw him playing earlier today. He is locked in. Gio's playing Jet, Hecht on Sky, Bunny on Killjoy,
Classic.
and Jawa on Astra. One thing, if you guys didn't get to see, Gio is the top kill player in the Midwest region, or possibly the division. I believe the Midwest region. But that is great to hear, and he's looking to continue that success. Let's take a look at the chat, though, while we wait for just a moment. Roro, hi, first-time chatter.
Hey.
Welcome in. You're in for some great Valorant, because we got a best-of-3 series between Carthage and Graceland University, the first round of Nationals. Carthage and Graceland fighting to play against Hendrix College next week, who just won their first match 2-0. All right, time to load in for us. Taking a look at Jawa to start off. He had a great week last week, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Jawa came off with 30 kills in that end game. Carthage with a great little string of matches there. Who's the guy on the right?
Isn't that
Oh, I
SU?
think it was
Oh, Coach
Robert
Robert.
before. Yeah, but Carthage coming off of a 3-2
He's our
victory to win
director.
the championship. One notable thing, they did drop 4-13 on that last map, on that second to last map, but came back to win, I believe, 13-10 in the final one. So, Carthage is built to last. We're gonna get to see some action here. Geo first in Division 7.
Whoa.
Jawa is
My
the second
second.
for kills. And Carthage has a bunch of different accolades. So starting off, Rye playing in
Carthage
Tree
is
on
definite-
Ascent, a two-sided map. Sorry.
Carthage is definitely well known around the whole like region.
Yep, in the division and our Midwest, we took the 1 seed at in our national. So a good actually, I believe it's the 1 seed, possibly not 2 seed, 3 seed. Sorry, I've been
Stuck.
corrected. My apologies.
Rye
Rye-
did get some shots on what door? Something?
Yeah, in Tree there, but he did get pushed off into back into Tree. Hecht with a great kill on Brunchy. The spike dropped, but
Oh, Dora
Dorma
got.
with a great kill on Rye. But Gio, that was a great shot there.
Oh yeah.
Little sheriff peek. A good blind from Heck. The bird will squawk. He peeks a little late, so he's not gonna get a kill, but got some info.
Oh, he's right there.
Oh, T minus with a great kill.
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa, that was a
Heck,
great
I
shot
believe
from
second of the
Hecht.
match, but he gets traded out by Derpledor. Sorry.
2-1.
Gio looking for a head tap, can't get it. Channels the dash and dashes away. Gio and Jawa last alive. These best players that we want the round in Carthage's hands. Spike is
they're
in
right
the
around the
hands
corner.
of the Derpledor Omen. He's on site, looking to plant. Plant goes down. Carthage should link up here to play off of each other. One of those smokes is gonna drop. See if Carthage can pull through here to get an early start. It's just a waiting game here. They're putting us in. Oh, Jawa sneaking up. Jawa to there. I don't know if they're gonna see him. Oh, a great job shooting right there to
right
drop.
through the box.
Oh, it's gonna be up to Jawa. What a shot from Jawa! Taps the head. A great play to start
Good
off the
job.
round. Thank you, Mama Dukes. So she really liked these two commentators.
We like
she's-
being here.
Well, I mean, I like watching some great Valorant. I mean, I'm here for it as well. But it's the players that are making the
You
show.
did not miss a single Valorant game
Not
for
since
casting.
week 1. Yeah, it's probably the highlight of my week because I don't get to play too much Rocket League these days. So
This is all you do.
Gio, I believe that was Gio's 500 and 500 first kill on the season. He started, it was 499
Woo!
going in. So a great accolade for our young player Gio, a sophomore. Carthage looking to extend their lead after the bonus round. We see oh, that's a marshal, not an outlaw. Sorry. Gio's got an outlaw though. It looks like Carthage taking some commanding control of mid. I think there's gonna be a peek. So
Nice shot by Gio.
Gio got a little lucky there. I was afraid he was gonna peek from mid, but uses the smoke to hide. Carthage with a early advantage. That marshal is not going to do enough to the body, but if you tap the head, it'll be just as much as an operator. Narrowly missed the head there. Rye with a great kill with the Spectre. Rye with his
The
second.
second. Ooh.
That Kirinami skin's pretty cool there.
Bunny trying to get Bunchy right over there, but misses.
Carthage just needs to be disciplined here. They have the round win. If they can keep the flawless victory, it'd be huge for them as they move on.
I love you guys too. I missed being here. I was so jealous. I really wanted to be
Things
for
seem
finals.
to slow down here at the
It's
end of
alright.
the round.
I'm here now.
Carthage got him cornered pretty well. They need to stay alive, though, to get the mess. A great blind that's going to stall Carthage. I wonder if they'll end up trying to push off of a plant or if they're going to try and save here and just wait it out to see if Carthage will push thirsty for those kills. Bunny playing on site. A few shots exchanged off. Gio still trained without Outlaw, looking for more kills. Can't get the
Almost
kill there.
peeked there.
He gets shot by the turret. They're going to be pushing into A main. Bunny is waiting.
Hex
Hex gets
got
one.
some-
Can't get the second kill. And a great...
No, he did get that second kill.
there he
just
is.
got
Missed the first shot, but he finally grabs it. A great start for Carthage, 2-0.
flawless.
That is what is desired for this first team. They're going to keep all their weapons. It's going to be great because they got a sheriff in the hands of Jawa. They're going to be able to bonus and have an extra a chance to win this round with those guns, but also a great look as we see the econ very, very low for the Graceland yellow tops. I apologize.
They have to be very careful what they buy.
Yellow Jackets.
Yes, Yellow Jackets. That's what they are. You think they're just a big fan of Marvel or something?
I think it's like
or-
I think it's a type of it's like a type of bee or like a wasp, and so that's where the Marvel thing came from. And then they must just
Ant-Man and
they
the
must just
Wasp,
be like
so-
bee farmers or something. I think it was Ant-Man 1. A little bit of pop
Yeah.
culture for you guys if you're interested.
Have you
Geo-
seen any Marvel movies?
I have
or-
seen probably them all except the new most recent
Hex
ones.
and Geo getting.
Wow, it
Alright,
looked
and
with the
Bungie
camera
right
angle
within a
there, it
minute.
looked like they got dropped.
Ooh,
T minus doing some damage, but Geo using the shorty to get one.
they
Carthage
got that trade in though.
still in the advantage, but disadvantage with weaponry. Hecht blind himself a little bit. Jawa's gonna try and sneak up, but he can't get the kill. Durpledor, his second of the round. Bunny,
Giving it
can
all
we
up.
see some late round magic?
She's right
She gets
there.
the first. The position known now.
Ooh,
He peeks
head
into
on
her
head.
and can't quite get the kill. The Phantom just is gonna win out with that heavier damage. But a great round for Carthage because they took 4 rifles out of the hands of.
That was really close.
Yeah, it was very close. Bunny showing some of that late round magic, but they took 4 weapons out of the hands of these Graceland Yellow Jackets. Looking at the chat again, go Firebirds coming in from Cindy. That's Gio's mom. Give her a congratulations. Her son's doing a great job. Sassy
It was so
CZ.
nice
I'm
to
not
meet her
quite
last
sure
time.
who that is, but Mama Dukes as well coming in, calling out Jawa. Jawa's been doing a great job. Not quite this, just still 1-1, still pitching in for the team, but not that same kill topping that we saw in the past games. Bunny just looks like she's looking at the sights, possibly trying to shoot a lineup from a Sova, an enemy Sova on the Graceland team. Graceland is sneaking up mid. Carthage not initiating early, but that smoke's going to drop, giving an opportunity for Heck to pick up a kill or two. Jawa using the smoke.
Ooh.
Brunchy wins out against Hecht. A second as well on Rai. Jawa's paranoid by that omen. Carthage in a disadvantaged spot. Needs an equalizer quick.
Just Jawa and Geo are right next to each other.
Yeah, grouped up, hoping to get some trades and some wins.
Bunny's left all
Bunny's
alone on what?
Gonna be able to
A?
shoot down that recon dart, but it is gonna tell him that there is somebody back there.
Geo is nearby though, as we see.
Oh,
Bungie
Brunchy with
getting
the
their third kill on
a
Geo.
great trade though by Bunny, but it's not looking great for Carthage. They need an equalizer here quick. It seems like Carthage hasn't been defending the sites as well. They've been winning these gunfights, but a lot of times A site is open for them to kind of leech onto and make it difficult for Carthage to retake, as we saw in that first round and here again. Jawa, does he have a vintage moment in him? Some of that magic from last week.
Trying to scope out the area. It's a little bland.
Doesn't get scanned by the dart. That's good to see. A little bit of a misplay dart because it doesn't catch behind the wall. The dart does need line of sight. Jawa very disciplined. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get the defuse, but can he pick up a kill or two for these Carthage team? There's one. They know where he is now. He's going to reposition.
What a nice headshot.
That's that kind of skill that we'll see out of Jawa. He told us in the interview he's just here to click heads, and he does a great job of it. Not able to get the round victory. The Graceland team is going to escape with 2 lives. Carthage tied up at 2-2 with this Graceland team. Freedom High School, Freedom Esport, welcome in. Showing up from Freedom High School. That's Jawa's old school.
Oh yeah.
He was talking about how
Is Jawa a freshman?
he's a freshman this year.
Oh.
Yep.
We love
Freshman
the
on the
support.
team. Jawa and Rai.
Mhm.
Javon as well.
Yeah.
Angle. And sophomore, Geo and Hecht. And then
Junior Bunny.
Junior Bunny. Junior Bunny. That's a...
It
think
is
that's what we
great
still
to
call
be
her.
back, by the way. I miss y'all.
Geo popping the knives, trying to get some value without having to use a weapon. He's got the classic as backup. Rai with the stinger. That stinger, a low pick, but very deadly in the right situations. We've seen Rai get a kill or two here with some other weaponry. Hecht escaping with his life. Geo with a
Geo
great
with
kill on Dorma. Carthage with an early lead. Hecht on low HP, but there's going to be... Oh.
Doesn't get missed by T minus.
T minus really showing up for this team. A
Let it off
wide
like a
swing, and
bomb.
he's going to win out at Jawa because he's peeks just past the crosshair. Rai looking to trade him out with the stinger, but they're going to leave.
Oh.
He's going to get a Vandal. Going to use the flash.
Hopefully
Oh,
gets him.
unfortunately flashed himself. Checking near, there's nobody there. He slides away. Bunny and Geo linked up backside A. See, again, we see Graceland able to get on site very, very quickly with
very
limited
protective.
Bunny.
A nice hit by Geo.
Yeah, Geo gets those knives back, looking to push again.
Ooh. It's just Geo and Rye now.
30 seconds.
Low HP for Geo. He needs a head tap. Misses all the knives. He's going to be seen and
Ooh.
sprayed down through the box. That's an unfortunate end for Carthage. They really should have won the round before, and it kind of doomed them for this round.
Is that
Looks like-
Dance Revolution? What is that? It's all
Possibly, I'm
arrows.
not sure. Dance Dance Revolution. I'm sure some of you guys in the
Oh.
chat played Dance Dance Revolution. I'm not very good at it. How about you?
I love playing it at the arcade. I'm
Mhm.
more of a Just Dance kind of girl, though. That's
think
way
that's
easier
easier.
with the
Yeah.
remote.
Just
Back
Dance.
in my day.
Do they have it on the Switch?
Yeah, they do.
I have not played
It
on the
ju-
Switch. I
I
just played on the Wii.
2024 just came out. They're trying to make 2025 right now.
Yeah, I think the big difference is just the choice of music, right, between those
Yeah,
games.
choice of music. There's also one that you can play on your phone with as a remote too. That was like on the Apple TV.
Carthage needs to defend another push on A site. Can Jawa with a
Whoa.
great kill. Bunny gets one as well. That's a great start to a defense.
T-Minus tried to hit through that
I
wall.
believe that's
Bunny
a-
just got a second shot. Jawa getting door and
Carthage
Bunny.
escapes with 4 left alive at the end. A near flawless.
Only Bunny was shot there.
Yeah, Bunny did a great job of swinging
But
with
she
the
got-
Vandal.
yeah,
I
she
believe
got
she got
two of
2
them.
kills there. Jawa picked up 2 of his own, I believe, as well. That judge really did great, and Jawa picked up a rifle at the end, so that's going to give them an econ advantage. Questionable that Rye doesn't get isn't able to buy shields because he had to. It looks like he had to buy a rifle. He's going to be stuck with a regen shield instead of the heavy. But let's take a look at our players down in the next. Actually, we'll do it at the next half. I mean, not the next
Look
half.
at
In
all
between.
those credits they got.
Yeah, they're flowing in
They
cash.
have enough to go through.
Yeah, a round here would be big because it's gonna push Graceland back onto their low credits again. Knife is broken in mid. Java with an interesting touch there.
Oh,
the crosshair
it's
discipline.
right there. Oh,
That's
no.
so unfortunate. He couldn't pull the trigger. A little bit of question in his ability. It's gonna be a rough start for
Right on
Carthage.
top of the smoke too.
That chamber knew about it as well.
T-Minus getting Geo. Heck getting Bunchy.
Bunchy, yep. Carthage down to their last 2. Bunny and Hecht. Bird's gonna
Look at that.
blind quick. Okay, will Geo
Blind
reswing?
T-Minus.
Jet leaves. Bunny, great. It's a great kill.
Right as the door closes. It's crazy.
The ultimate's gonna push them off site. The
Ooh.
only safe area is a near corner in heaven or A main. So
Teleport getting hacked, leaving only Bunny left.
it looks like that Jet's gonna be detained. Yep, that Jet's detained. A paranoia is gonna stall the plant. Bunny not pushing the Jet. They're linked up. If she
Yeah,
taps,
they're right next to each other.
a little bit longer of
Oh.
a tap. You think if she tapped it just for a second, she would have gotten that kill, but instead she held it for a little too long. Maybe thought she could have it. They wouldn't peek her. A little bit of a misplay, I think, in my book.
Just a little bit.
All
It's
right,
okay.
let's take a look at the cameras, though. In the top right, you got Angle. He's the 6th man of this roster, the hype man, gonna be showing up for us. Geo,
like me for
Mr.
real.
500 himself, the top kill leader in the Midwest. He's a sophomore if you're looking to recruit him. Jawa, a freshman right below him. Hecht on his left. Rye with the glasses on. I believe that's a buff there, and Bunny is right on his left. That's gonna round out the Carthage squad that you're gonna see today.
He hasn't healed from the
I saw
live
Rye with the
stream.
blinds
Oh.
in ranked. He did a great job of using them again there. Personally, I would be staring at that blind and I would die.
Oh, he's healing up. He's fine.
Yeah, Heck's gonna heal.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice
a
shot
great
from
shot,
Hecht.
but in the background, T-Minus with that great kill on Rye.
Oh.
Carthage, a one-man advantage
My
though.
bad.
Operator mid, Geo. Looks like he's checking quite the wrong angle. That Astra pole. Interesting position. Heck's gonna see chamber. That chamber. Will they push up into tree? Uses the Vandal. Got that kill on Hecht. B-side is practically free besides Jawa in
Geo getting Bunchy.
way back. Geo using that operator. We know he's deadly with those weapons. A
Wow.
little bit of a questionable turret play there. Gets gunned down right away, but gives some
Oh,
info.
they're right there.
Bunny and Geo linked up. A tough op angle. They're going to close
They know
the
where
door.
they are.
Geo's going to leave
That
the
was a
op
sneaky.
to gun that down. He's going to grab the operator right back up. Bunny gets hit by the Cypher, the chamber trip a little bit.
Spike planted.
Can they find a kill here? Couple off angles to worry about.
One enemy
A
remaining.
trade. Jawa's going to get Dirbler, and
Nice
then
shot
Carthage
by
will finish
Geo.
out the job. Geo with the Phantom at the end there. Did he grab the operator, or is Jump Bunny gonna
I
go
don't think
grab it?
so.
I think Geo can get back to it. It's questionable that they didn't have Bunny grab it. There's not a lot of time. He gets the operator at the end.
Oh, apparently we got Geo's family in the background in the arena today.
Geo's dad, Todd, and his cousin, Jason. Make sure to send him a text. He'll see it in intermission. I saw him chatting up with people on the phone. I think he was ordering a pizza while playing the open match. So
I mean, that's
locked
your
in. I don't
that's
know.
your 5K right there. He knows what he's doing.
Keep it cool. That's how you survive.
I just heard from our observer here that Jawa's only 28 kills away from 500 on the season himself, so he'll be chasing that today.
Oh, almost 5K. My bad,
Almost
guys.
500.
Oh,
5K would be kind of
5K.
crazy.
Oh, my
5K
bad.
would be like
I kind of.
50 kills a week. Wait,
I'm sure you can do that.
it's way more than that, actually. 50 kills a week is 500. It'd be like 500 kills a week.
I'm sure he could do that.
Yeah, that's only like 200
He's
a game.
playing rank, so.
No, it's only the games from
Oh, from NECC.
NECC, yeah.
Okay.
Carthage not in the advantage that they want to be here. Can they kind of run away with this one? The paranoia is going to get Rai. Jawa with a judge again.
Nice hex.
Uses the Phantom.
Ooh.
Only gets one, though. Rai trade with a great trade, but Team Minus is going to get one as well. Jawa
Jawa.
playing in that smoke with the judge. He's done some damage with it. That's all that practice against Carthage Gaming Club. They were running judges the entire time. Geo,
Yo.
a great trade.
Bunny with the headshot right at the end. Team Ace.
Yeah.
So what?
Every single
character-
player on Carthage contributed with a kill that round. I think that Omen should have got that kill.
Oh yeah.
It's a little bit of a
should
misplay
have.
by Derpledor. He hopped on the box, stayed there for a while, and just couldn't get the kill. Carthage catches a break and gets the kill. But, I mean,
Hey,
it's
the
still a
match-
great play from
yeah.
Carthage.
A match is a match, honestly.
Yeah, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be misplays, great plays, bad plays, terrible plays,
Oh.
questionable plays. I mean, if I'm playing, there'll be terrible plays.
Hey, you know, I can't even go through the game, so I wouldn't know.
A near peak. Geo almost times it perfectly for another op shot. He fires another in there. Checks. That updraft, valuable to see some intel. He could get shot out of the sky there, but nobody reacts to it. They're got the knife out too. Will Hecht peek this? They are grabbing the ult orb, looking to sneak away. Spike left on Ace, near A site for Graceland. The Yellow Jackets are looking to make something happen. Rai. Oh. Questionable play there. If he might have stood there and tried to gun him down. The knives are out for the enemy jet of the Graceland University. Geo using the dash. He's going to Oh. That's a good play
Where
by
did-
Derpledor. Gets
Where did you
his
get hit
back.
from?
He was he teleported up to the top of the arches there. A great play. Only certain agents can get up there, and Geo just wasn't ready for it. The knives are out for
It's alright. It is
for
a
the jet
3 to
on their
5.
team.
You should run.
KJ ult's gonna push them off site. We've seen Carthage just play in the KJ ult
Oh,
instead.
Hecht is going for it.
Oh,
Ooh.
Bunchy with a great kill there. Carthage down there the last two.
Missed
It's Bunny
spot.
and Jawa. Jawa pretty far off site. They're gonna need a pick or two to get things going. He's got a Guardian, not the Vandal that you would want.
Spike
Graceland
planted.
with the plant down. Fires some Guardian shots. Bunny does a great job of hopping. Oh, you want a kill
Barely
there.
misses T minus right there.
Bunny pinned up. Fighting up against the operator in the hands of Chamber.
Was going for a different person, but
I think
got shot in the back by
one
T
big
minus
part
right
of that
there.
that people aren't going to talk about is Chamber's tactical ability in tree. A timeout out of Carthage. I'll get to say a little bit more about it. Chamber's tactical ability, this trap. Chamber is a sentinel, but a lot of times you won't see it used as a sentinel. It'll be used as more of a duelist because of the operator, because of the operator-like ability. I think it's called the Tour de France because he's French.
Oh,
And then
okay.
as well the pocket sheriff, which is basically a pocket operator actually. That makes him a very valuable, almost duelist sentinel kind of grid, and kind of like flirts with that. And this time the
Yeah, this
the
is
trip
a-
comes
sorry.
up pretty valuable with the slow. Go ahead, sorry.
It is a best out of 3.
Oh, yep. Freedom
Yeah.
Esport. It's a best out of 3. Carthage, a little bit of a slow start. We've seen them come back though. In the timeout, what are we saying to this Carthage team? If we're Coach West there, or Angle, or anybody really just trying to get some fire going in these guys.
Honestly, maybe play a little. It seems like they're just wanting to get out of there as soon as possible.
Mhm.
They should slow it down, but
Mhm.
stay like close together.
Yeah, maybe some more trades. They're doing a great job when they get pressured on sites, but I think they're just leaving the sites a little too early and hunting for those kills. It gives a little bit rough of a perspective, a little bit rough of a retake that they really would want. We're gonna be getting back into it. 10 seconds before the start. Carthage has Geo with 11 kills. Hecht with 8. Maybe if we can get Ryan, Bunny, and Jawa going a little bit better, we'll have a little bit better odds. Going up against Derpledor, definitely the star of this match.
It
Some
kinda
great kills with that
sorry.
teleporter. Sorry.
It kind of seems like they're all the same with kills right now, though.
Yeah.
But of
Carthage,
course, with Geo at highest of 11.
it is a save round, so Carthage playing a little bit less of an aggressive style. They're linked up well to trade each other out, using the knives, using the classic. A right click to the dome will do a good amount of damage. 2 right clicks will take out a heavy shield. There's
Ooh.
that operator posted mid, denying any mid pressure from Carthage. Derpledor sneaking up into mid.
What? Okay.
He's gonna get
Oh.
hecked. That's unfortunate. No footsteps were heard. Carthage needs to rotate quickly. There's that pocket sheriff right there. It's gonna take out Jawa. A paranoia is gonna make Bunny very difficult to
Right
get
through
this
that
kill.
smoke, too.
Jawa gets 1. Can he find some more to push
that
this
was Geo.
Carthage?
Planted.
Oh, sorry, Geo. My apologies.
It's
Can't
alright, it's
read.
alright. That's why I'm here.
Rye and Geo grouped up. A frenzy in the hand of Rye. Do they know that that chamber is there on the left? They're gonna.
Oh,
No,
wait,
they
he's
don't.
right
Geo's
there.
gonna die to
Oh,
it. They get a
no.
trade. Questionable. Will Rye is gonna grab the operator. He's probably gonna post up off site, give up this round. Hopefully they'll be able to take the next one to go into the half. That operator is gonna be valuable because it's gonna be a lot less credits that Carthage is gonna have to use. Probably
He's
gonna go in the
also
hands of
low
Geo.
health, too, so.
Yeah, and the operator is gonna equalize that because he's not getting 2 shots off, so it
Mhm.
doesn't matter if they're gonna hit 2 shots on him.
Oh.
Recon mid, it's not going to scan Rye. They're going to go all the way to A site, hunting for this kill. Oh no, he's going to peek out a tree.
Oh.
Is he aggressive enough? Is that chamber going to go? Or, I mean, that Sova? It doesn't look like he's going to sneak
That's
away.
not.
Rye's going to escape with the operator. Looks like it's going straight to the hands of Geo. Rye, hopefully he's going to get a buy from Geo. A Vandal or a Phantom of his own. I would assume a Phantom. Where's the buy? Where's the buy? Wait.
I did not do
Wait a minute.
anything?
Why aren't they buying?
Oh,
Okay, there it
there it
is.
goes.
Geo, almost
Tiny little delay.
almost made it a rough
Almost sold
match.
it.
So
It's alright,
Carthage
it's alright.
trying to push it to 6-6. The knife, Rye's lined up for the knife early. He's gonna throw it up against the wall. Geo, that's a great
Whoa!
operator shot to set the tone for this match. He's looking for another. The dash is channeled. Not
was
gonna
a-
use it. He's just holding that.
That was
If
really
that
within the
Sova peeks,
first
he's
few
gonna get another
seconds.
kill. Carthage kind of baiting this mid play because they know they have the operator there. B site pressured by KJ of the enemy team. Oh, it's operator versus operator in the mid. That's the Tour de France right there from Chamber. The ult coming out on the last round. Hecht has his ult. He's gonna use it to seek out some of those enemy Graceland players. A little bit of a low point in this game. The operator's still posted up, but nobody's playing it. Maybe we'll see. Oh, Geo peeked a little bit of a separate angle.
Throws the smoke right over.
Hopefully catching a timing here. They're looking to push B site. Carthage has a good response there.
Oh, almost
Oh
on
my
Delpor
goodness,
for Geo.
that was absurd. I
was
think
really
he had that
risky.
kill.
Oh,
Geo
He
with
got
the
it, he
great
got it.
drag click. That is quite the shot. Right.
alright, just got flashed.
Dancing against different angles. He's
Ooh.
gonna be gunned down, but a great
Geo
trade by
getting his
Geo.
3rd kill.
Carthage
Bunny
is gonna
ending
even
up.
it up. What a great round. Headlined by 3 kills by Geo. If
I believe
Carthage is
Bunny
able to
had
get some of these,
2.
yeah, Bunny with 2 as well.
Yeah.
If Carthage can get some of these players going, they're gonna have a better shot. Let's take a look at the stats. Geo headlining 15 kills. Mr. 500 himself. I'm gonna keep saying it all week. He's been showing up all season. He's gonna show up again today for us. A Sheriff. That's an aggressive pick. He doesn't have any other util. But going down the list, Bunny with 8, Hecht with 8 as well. Carthage definitely in a good spot, but they would like to be a little bit in a little bit better of a spot. It
Yeah,
is
they
the
need to get a little more buys.
it is Graceland's pick, but they're trying to take a victory and put the pressure on them. You don't want to go down 0-1 when it's a best of 3. Let's see what they have in store for us. Rye with a ghost in his hand. We know he loves that weapon.
It is tied though.
Yep.
One more match right before they switch.
KJ is
Oh,
not
they
set
did
up on
switch
A
already.
site, so it's a little bit weaker, but Durpledor is there. He's going to be valuable for them to push out of the smoke. Heck,
Tuck to getting
paranoid.
flashed.
He's gunned down. A great trade,
Are
though.
getting hacked. Jawa
Carthage
getting
down a
ground
man. If
floor.
they can get on
T-minus getting
site
Jawa.
and
Bunny
get the
getting
plant down, they'll be in
T-minus.
an advantageous position. That pocket sheriff comes out, and he's going to get Rye. Carthage down one man, but down on attack is not as valuable, except Bunny's going to be dropped as well. Geo left it clutch.
Oh no!
He misses
right on
the first
two.
shot. Oh. Carthage able to get on site, able to get the plant down, but dropped just a few too many players, a couple missed shots. But credit to Graceland. They did a great job of kind
That
of
was a
trading
great
each
team
other
attack
out.
right there too.
Teddy bear love right there from Cindy.
Oh.
because of Rye and Jawa's teddy
Oh,
bear.
their little plushie thingy.
Hmm.
I have a teddy bear in my room. I have a
Me
little
too.
panda from my house.
A panda? Wow.
Well, not teddy bear, I guess. It's still a bear.
Yeah.
What
Wait,
is your
no,
favorite
pandas are marsupials.
That's a koala.
Oh.
You did not know your animals. Did you fail biology in
No, I got
high
a 4
school?
on the AP Bio test.
Ooh, maybe you should retake it.
They don't make me take bio here because of that 4. Geo sneaking up with a classic. Jawa as well playing a tight angle. The dash is channeled. Is he going to dash in?
Oh, he's trying to get
Oh,
T-minus.
that jet
Look
is
at
so
how
low.
he's
He's going to
at.
get the
There
kill.
he is.
Carthage early lead, but it's erased by Dorma. Jawa, they've had a hard time pushing on the site. That smoke is going to stall them. Bunny gets taken out by a shock dart, though.
Is that what that
Geo
symbol is?
sneaking up. He's going to check check window. Will he see
Oh,
a great
oh,
peek? That's going to be a great peek for Geo.
that's It got
That is
replaced.
an excellent play by Durpledor. He's going to get 2 out of that situation.
Jawa got 2 though on. Ooh,
I wish we had a replay to show that Jawa did the right thing.
that guy's being the highlights for this.
Yeah.
For
It
nationals.
wasn't. It's not going to look like a highlight on paper, but Jawa peeked very well for Geo. Showed
yeah.
that where the omen was. He ducked back out, didn't die, and Geo swung, but Durpledor still got him. That is a great play. I have not seen that kind of awareness this week. Durpledor and Dorma leading the charge for this Graceland team. Carthage needs to find a victory here for sure.
I got intel from earlier that Graceland doesn't play any ranked games.
Oh, yeah, I believe they have a little bit less rank game, so a little bit less discipline, but that's also maybe they scrim a lot more. It's not exactly the whole story. Carthage is gonna try and get the orb. Somebody's holding it for him so that they get the trade at least. Hecht is gonna blind. They know Durpledor is playing right there. That squawk is gonna tell him that he's at least in the smoke if Hecht lined it up quite nicely. Carthage moving back towards B site.
Oh, that's Jawa.
They've
I'm
got
so
that
confused.
grenade is going to be triggered, as I say, right there.
Oh, nice shot from
Jawa
Jawa.
loses some health, but gets the kill, and that's the most important. All that KJ util is mute now.
Well, they know exactly where they're.
Door
where they
close
are.
is great because it's going to stop for just a moment, but I expect them to break right back through it. Bunny
Jawa
holding
planting
from
the
back
spike.
sight. Carthage in a great position, only
Oh wow!
still up 1.
Great timing by Gio.
The smokes are great for Carthage. They're gonna give him a little bit of cover.
Nice
Gio's
shot on the
gonna
drone.
T-minus was able to hop onto button. It looks like Carthage still tied. Weapon advantage. Can they trade each other out and get a victory? Time is ticking down.
It's a 3-3.
There's a great kill
Oh,
by Jawa. Can he find another?
Rye's gone. Rye's gone.
Spraying
trying
through
to
the
shoot through the
smokes, a
smoke.
trade. Bunny pulls out the classic with the
Classic.
kill.
Woo!
She's
Jawa-
gonna die. That is almost
That's
a
fine, it's
dream perfect
fine.
round for Graceland, though. They're gonna get all of the Vandals out of the hands. Carthage, they did get the victory, so they have a little bit better econ, but it's difficult for them to all buy up. I assume they're gonna save. Hopefully, all playing for to buy next round. It was a must-win round for Carthage, but it's tough because of the low econ. But it's not like Graceland's in a great spot either. They have to buy a Bucky. They have to. It looks like the Jet is gonna use the knives. Team Minus has been lethal. 11-11, barely even.
11-11.
11-11, still
Oh, I see
topping
that.
a couple of the Carthage players, but he's definitely been an aggressor, or they have been an aggressor. Carthage, if they can get a pick on Durpledor early, it looks like he's throwing the.
It's right there. Oh, is he? Oh, he is.
Yeah, he's just tucked
Oh.
behind the wall. That
Throw it,
suppress is
throw it
not
now.
going to be
That
bad.
Not hit. Heck got
Carthage,
him, though.
like SEAL
Saving
Team
Rye.
6, files onto site, uses the Astra Wall. A great spot to get the plant down. Jawa's got it in his hands, and it's down. Carthage, a one-man advantage. Can they find some trades?
I tried with the map. He is right there.
Pushing through the Astra Wall, Heaven. Geo in a great spot. He's gonna. That's good for at least one. Geo also shooting that recon. He gets one.
Oh,
Geo, two.
He gets.
Jawa with one as well. It's just Team Minus left for this team. And
Oh
a
my-
final victory
oh
for
my
Rye.
goodness.
Carthage is going to grab some Vandals on the way out.
That was actually insane. Gio almost got 3 kills right
Yeah,
there.
that Gen spot, I'm sure he can't play it again because they're going to clear it. But it's good
Crazy.
for one always, and it looks like it was good for 2 this round, almost 3. That is the dream, as I said, the dream round, almost dream round for Graceland the round before. Carthage executes again. We're going back and forth. It's 8-8.
Do you think we're going to go for overtime?
I don't know. Time will tell with these next couple matches. Carthage with
This is
the advantage,
absolutely
looking to push
insane.
a site. Again, they're going to be running into Durpledor. He's playing in that corner. Carthage was able to push him off. He's going to play a little bit of a different angle again. People are going to start switching up their looks, playing a little bit of a different spot. Heck does only have a Sheriff and a Bucky, so not quite the huge buy that you'd want. Is he going to see Team Minus?
Oh.
Team Minus uses the Marshal to get the elimination. Carthage down a man early. Rye playing in the smoke. It looks like he's going to be
They
able
don't
to
wanna go
sneak
for
away.
anything.
The one dangerous part of this positioning right now is the mid control from the enemy chamber. Forma, I believe, is their name.
Yeah, he's guarding
Dorma,
it
sorry.
right there.
Using the pocket sheriff, it's going to do a lot of damage if they peek their Bunny. As cautious as she should be, looking for sneaking out, looking for the traps that might be in her way. Carthage looking to re-hit A. It looks like they got to go quick because it seems like they're starting to rotate over, but they've done a great job of cutting noise. They're going to be
They're staying
undetermined.
together.
Right. Uses the knife. It's going to make it difficult for
Throwing the flash.
Omen. That Heaven.
Throwing it again. Gio gets flashed by Rye. Gio getting T minus. T minus got Bunny.
Carthage
Rye
looking
got
to take the
Delport.
advantage.
And
3 kills on site to the 1 Graceland kill. They have a 1-man advantage. They need to do a great job of trading each other out. Gio on that Jet again. Let's see if he gets checked. But it is Dorma and Bunchy. We've seen clutches from them all. Rye had the angle, couldn't get the
Rye
kill.
sees him.
But Jawa with a great final elimination. It's just Dorma. Dorma probably going to play off sites, not going to go for the
oh, he
kills.
ran
Breaks the
from
glass.
door.
A little bit of an interesting play. Normally when you break the glass, you want to use the weapon that...
Oh.
Oh,
he saw
Rye
him.
tried to sneak up.
Door went for that headshot.
If you look back to that little play with Rye, that could be a little bit of a difference maker where he could have gotten the kill if he had his gun out. He elected to keep the knife out to go a little bit quicker, but maybe that rifle would be a big difference in the upcoming rounds with a little bit less econ. But it looks like it's not going to be a big difference. The one thing, he did donate an ult point to Dorma. So Dorma's a little bit closer to that Tour de France, but not much because 2 out of 8 is... He could go on a couple runs, get a couple eliminations, but not quite the spot. Gio topping the leaderboards with 20. I believe he's at
Wow.
518, chasing 600 now, we're going to say.
Do you think if Rye was a little bit sneakier, he could have hit him from Dorma from behind?
Yeah, I think I would have had my Vandal out in that situation because then you're going to be a little slower, but if he checks that window, you have the Vandal trained right on that angle. So that's what I would have done. A little bit of a misplay, but
It's alright.
Gio, a great kill.
Taking out a good
They did a
player.
great job, though, with the KJ Mollies. Bunny's going to toss one back site, initiate it right away. It's going to give a almost free site. A player is detained for Carthage on site.
What?
Gio with the
Whoa.
knife. Bunny's going to shoot him with the Vandal, though. No knife kills.
Door goes down.
Bunny just wanted the kill, I think.
for protection. Bunchy getting Rye.
Carthage. Hecht playing in an off position. He's going to be a little bit of a surprise factor. Durpledor is in Boathouse, on button, sorry. Jawa, first kill. Durpledor with a trade on Hecht.
Geo getting bunchy.
It's just up to Durpledor here.
It's a 3-1.
That angle is tough to peek. Bunny's trained on it, and Bunny's going to win. Carthage, 3 straight round victories. Let's take a look at the ult points.
4 straight round victories.
4 straight round victories. I apologize.
You need to get your eyes checked.
A timeout comes out. One thing I want to call attention to, let's not switch to our
Oh,
faces right
my
away.
bad.
Show the scoreboard real quick, Quentin. Okay, Quentin, show the scoreboard. He's got to go. We need a new observer. Okay, sorry.
Anyways.
Hopefully we find one in the next 40 seconds. I wanted to point out the ult points because an elimination gives an ult point. So with that kill from Bunny, Bunny's going to grab an ult point. So that might have been a little bit of the play because Geo didn't need the ult point.
What is an ult point again?
So the
I'm
ultimate
sorry.
ability. Sorry, I'll explain this to the whole group because some of these people don't play Valorant.
They're here for me.
Are they here for me? An ultimate ability of some examples: the teleport from Omen, the Tour de France from Chamber, as well the jet knives, the Astro Wall. All of those are ultimate abilities, and to get those, you have to get something called ult points. And some of them have 6 ult points, 7 ult points, 8 ult points. And the 3 ways to obtain ult points, actually maybe 4: defusing the spike, eliminations, deaths, and ult orbs. So 4 ways. And so all of those ways help you contribute to getting those ult points. But a kill gets one. So if Geo didn't need the kill, the knife kill should have gone to Bunny because Bunny needs the ult points.
Oh, okay.
So that's a little bit of a hidden thing. I don't know if they were thinking about it, but I'm thinking about it. So maybe I should be coaching.
We
All
got
right,
our new observer.
10-8. Welcome in Javon. Angle. Sorry.
Angle. Wow. Bro just
You
doxed
see his chair
full
empty.
name.
We'll have to get a webcam on him because we still want to see his lovely face, but we get to see it, but you guys don't. So
We're
Carthage
better.
trying to extend their lead.
Sorry.
It looks like it's going to be a relatively even buy. Aggressive play by
Ooh.
Hodge. He's not going to get the kill, though. Hodge with the GU
That
tag. A
was
little
such
bit of rep.
distance.
Hecht gets a few kills. The Asher Wall comes out again. Carthage
Rye
spraying
trying to
down the
shoot through
box.
that box.
Uh-oh. The Sova ult's going to get
T-minus, he's
Rye.
right
He's
there.
going to drop, but he
Buddy
does
gets him. Buddy gets T-minus.
an opportunity for Carthage to res Rye. Bunny ends up doing it, it looks like. Rye back up and running.
Heck getting
They can't get the
Delpor,
door
Bunchy
shut because
getting
it's
down a
already been
trade.
broken. Carthage in an advantageous position. Again, Geo on top of Jen. Can we see some magic?
Buddy put out
Sees
that
them
turret.
early. He's going to be an off angle. He drops. Going hell. Carthage needs to find 2 kills.
Oh, he's trying to go
Hodge
for a
not
toe
able
shot,
to
maybe? Or bait him
yeah,
out.
hopefully a little bit of damage. The shock dart's gonna get Geo, and
Oof.
Geo gets traded up by Bunchy. Bunny's 3rd of the round. Jawa playing offsite. There, it looks like they're waiting for the
One enemy
Oh, nice shot from Bunny.
not sticking. It's just Hodge. Pros don't fake. Pros couldn't fake in that situation. There wasn't enough time. Carthage is gonna win out. Jawa. We've been telling Jawa, you gotta learn Omen, you gotta learn Brim, you gotta learn some other smokes, but that he uses the Asher utility to perfection. The concuss gets the opportunity for Heck to pick up the first kill. Jawa re-peeks again. There's no time. He could have pulled them off Spike. He's really doing a great job on Astra. So
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
he shouldn't listen to me anyway because I'm bronze.
What do
I mean,
you know?
iron.
What do you know?
Yeah, what do I know? I'm just an analyst. Carthage. A shorty in the hands of Jawa. Maybe we'll see some content out of that. Geo peeking early. Knife comes out. It's not going to detain anyone.
almost
He's
getting
just messing
Dora.
with the ult orb. He doesn't need it. He just wants to peek.
Doesn't that
I
make
think they know that
noise?
he's faking. It does make noise. That's why he's trying to bait them to peek.
I see, I
Rye
see.
picks up the ult orb.
Well, they
Carthage
know where they are.
looking to extend their lead. Awakening in these last couple of rounds.
Right, throwing in a flash for Dora.
Uh-oh. The movement from
Oof.
Geo Team Minus is going to get the kill. Probably was able to dash out. Barely any health. Rye not able to get the trade. That's a great start. A great start with 3 Carthage players now down.
Dora
Spike
getting
is
2 kills?
in A main, protected by Greensland. Team Minus is low though. Bunny and Hecht linked up. If they can push through A main, it's a little bit of a less guarded position, but there's a couple of tough angles to clear, and it doesn't. It'd be interesting how many birds they have left from Hecht. If he's got 2, possibly it's reasonable. He does have all 2. He's got a full kit of util. They've got the ultimate. There's the dog. It's gonna clear this first angle.
Whoa.
The bird's gonna clear the second. Gonna blind. That Sova is in a rough position. A
No,
quick peek by
Dora
Dorma. Their
did
third of the
three.
round. Bunny with a trade, but Hodge is gonna clean. H-Dog. H-Dog is gonna clean it
What?
up.
Okay.
I got the letters. Fastest all-point explanation in history. Thank you. Yeah, the mamas and grandmas need.
And my mom's here.
Oh.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, welcome in everybody. If you have any other questions, let us know in chat. I'll explain them to the best of my abilities.
We all
Maybe
need
we'll have Shannon
explanations.
explain them too.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Oh, Carthage.
I'm
The
here to
buy
be
should
another
be a
hype
little bit
man.
more favorable. Yeah,
Bot coming back.
Bunny elects not to put the turret down on B site. Instead, they're going to be moving towards A site. It's just Rye on B site. Maybe he'll be able to find a kill, something. Again, we might see this early play mid out of team minus for the Graceland team. Hecht peeks early. He's going to see him.
Nah, actually, it doesn't see him.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he did. I think he saw him. He's just playing that little angle. A great smoke from
Gio's
two.
trying to get a shot right here.
Yeah,
right through the
Gio.
hallway.
It's been the game of peaky angles.
Oh.
That teleport from Chamber. I'm not sure if I explained that in Chamber's kit. He does have these 2 key points that if he sets one down and he sets the other one in the closest angle, he can switch between the 2 of them. But
Oh.
but
that's
only
cool.
once. It's like a 30-second delay, I believe, in between them. Or maybe 20-second. I think 20-second, but 40 seconds if they get broken. That sounds about right. Chamber's well and balanced. Not like they used to be.
Here.
Yeah, Chamber used to be a very good agent with some great accuracy out of his
Oh,
kit
right,
and
with
util.
the
A great
smoke.
spray down from Hecht. He's hungry for some more. Pushing Bunchy. Bunchy's gonna retreat back into Market.
That was
Carthage.
an save right
Carthage filing into Ace B site. A kill from Gio. The
Okay,
ult
the-
comes out from Sky. Rye pitches in one of his own. Durpledor is down. Carthage.
there. They know where
13
he's at.
seconds to get the plant down. They know Bunchy is in Market.
They got Jawa got
Rye
the
with the
spike.
kill. It's up to.
Dora, but Heck gets him instead.
Was that the op? Was that the pop, or was it an operator, or was it the ultimate?
It was something.
Take a look at the scoreboard here. It'll tell us if he's empty on his ultimate. I believe so. I believe he popped the ultimate panically at the end, or possibly earlier to play mid. That's a rough situation for Graceland to be going up against match point with a little bit limited ultimates. Probably not enough money to buy as well. And I believe they called the timeout a couple rounds ago, so no timeout here. Carthage 3 seconds away from
Called one.
possibly a victory with match point on the rise.
12-9 is an insane score. Oh, never mind. We did not call a timeout.
Yeah, Graceland has used their timeout. I'm thinking of like Greensboro. I believe that's a college or university as well.
Greenland.
Greenland.
The country.
Like the American state to soon to be.
No, please. We don't need another. I think 50 is a good amount.
Yeah, 50 is a good number. I mean,
What's your favorite number?
I don't know. 8?
Mine's -8.
Wait. That's crazy. Let us know your
It's
favorite
'cause-
numbers in chat, guys.
It's because no one will guess a negative number,
Carthage,
you know?
a slow,
You should run.
Can you pick an? Okay, we'll have to talk about this during the intermission. Killjoy ult, both sides. It's gonna push them both off. This is gonna be a stalemate on B site. What is the play out of Carthage? They look to be skirting away to A site, and it looks like there's a good read.
Gio
Oh,
and Bunny are right
Jawa
next
runs
to
into
each
the
other.
trip there. He's not
Ooh.
able to get the kill on Dorma. A rough start to the B retake. Carthage still balanced though.
What a great
Down one
distance
man.
play.
Hecht takes
Got
out T
to.
minus. A great
But no.
Great kill. Gio with one as well. He's got the knives out. Took a few shots, but he's going to be playing aggressive. Doesn't have an updraft anymore, so he's going to be playing. It looks like he's playing hell.
He loves that spot.
Yeah, he just runs around on Ascent A side. He plays everywhere. As a duelist, he just does what he wants. That knife narrowly escapes Gio. He jumps, he gets
Ooh.
one! Gio looking for some
They know
more. His
where
third
he
kill of the
is.
round. Durpledor. He
he gonna
gets it with
get
the
it?
knife
Ooh.
pull. His third kill. Hecht with one. Carthage ices. Round number 23 and map 1. 23? 22. I can't do math, guys.
We get 1 round. We get map
Carthage
1.
wins map 1. This was Graceland's pick. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Geo 26, that's 524 right now. He's chasing 600 in this Nationals run.
I thought it
Jawa
was
with
getting
18 as well.
500.
He's already at 500.
Oh.
Jawa's chasing
600.
Jawa's chasing 500. He's chasing Geo's chasing 600.
Oh, okay, my bad.
We'll give you some
guys.
updates as we go, possibly. Maybe I'll stop calling it out because I might be overusing it. Rye with 9 at the bottom, but Bunny and Hecht with 16 in the middle for this Carthage team. Dorma and Derpledor are going to be 2 to look out for on the Graceland side, though. They were making things happen, especially at the end of rounds. They caused a lot of havoc at the beginning. If we take a look at the timeline here, Carthage started off a little bit rough, winning the first 2, but then losing 3. It was 6-6 going into the half. Carthage with that 12th round victory, but then they stepped things up after losing the first 2, going down 8-6. They won 5 in a row, lost 1, and then won 2 more to take the win.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Some notable things as well on that. We just saw some great play out of Carthage.
Oh yeah.
The pressure is now on Graceland. This is Nationals, single elimination, best of 3. What do you think we'll see in this next map? We're going to Pearl on defense again to start.
I kind of want them just to play more together, and then just be really aggressive about it.
Yeah, definitely play a little bit more together. Maybe play a little more relaxed because it seems like they were leaving sites a little too early, giving some free plants to this Graceland team. But the big thing, I think, is going to be how well does this Graceland team respond? Because Carthage came out on Ascent. They did a great job of winning on Graceland's map choice. Now they're going to Pearl, which is Carthage's map choice. Let's see how they perform there. This next map is going to be a possible last map for Carthage. We could be going to 3, but the right is to play Hendrix in the next round of Nationals for Division 7. We'll be back in just a moment.
Do we know the next map or?
The next map is Pearl.
We'll see you on Pearl. See you in a bit.
back, everyone. Shannon will be back in just a moment, so don't worry about that. We're back on Pearl to start off Carthage. One map one. Pearl is their decision. We're going to be starting on defense. Let's take a look at the agents. Bunny on KJ. Rye's going to be back on Clove. We got double smokes for this Carthage squad with Hecht on Initiator playing Sky again, and Geo back on Jet. Going to be going up against an Astra, Jet, Cypher, KO, and Gecko combo. Derpledor's not on smokes this round. One thing that we saw, Derpledor really took care of business on smokes on Omen. This time he's playing KO, so a little bit more of an entry role, an initiator role, possibly able to get some earlier kills versus those late round concealed kills that he was getting in the past. So we'll see how that kind of goes back and forth. Carthage starting off on defense. Hopefully we can have a little bit better of a start. Obviously 6-6 is great. We wouldn't want 4-8, but we want 8-4. So that's what we're looking for.
Sorry,
But-
I'm back.
Yeah, welcome back, Shannon.
Wow, doxing my name
Oh,
on
I'm sorry.
stream.
I'm sorry, Melee.
How dare you?
What do
It's
you
alright, Tim,
think
I got
about
you
this?
back.
What do you think about what do you think about this map for Carthage?
I think we're amazing on Pearl, personally.
Some good history, I believe. 2 or so round victories.
I
Probably
think so.
they're probably 2-1 on it total all season, I think. But-
Yeah, and that's great.
I think they showed up in the championship. I believe they played on it and they won. I think it was map 1. So right off the rip, GUH Dog pushing mid with Derpledor. That's the kind of recipe that we've seen from them.
Derpledor is definitely like a tank, I believe.
A tank.
Yeah, him and
It's a little
Dora.
different because everybody gets the same health. So tanks are there aren't exactly the initiator roles aren't as much defined in like Overwatch and what other games are
Well,
like that? Overwatch, Marvel
Siege,
Rivals.
maybe? Mm.
Siege is more like this. It's round based and T- an early kill on Jawa, but Bunny gets 1. Bunny gets 2. Bunny
Bunny
gets 3.
gets 3!
Hunting for a 4th
sneak
on
from Hecht
Derpledor.
right there.
It's not gonna come easy though.
4-1. Bunny
He's-
trying to shoot
wait.
through the smoke at
Wait a minute.
Geo?
Wait a minute. You can't shoot there.
Yeah, well,
And
whatever.
a final kill on Derpledor.
See? Looks like they're just having a lot of fun, having 20 seconds left right before the second match.
Yep. An early round victory. That means that they're supposed to win this next one. So let's see how Carthage shows up, or maybe some interesting strategies that we'll see out of Graceland.
Making some marks on the box right there, doing some graffiti, and so the round begins.
The knife is gonna get Bunny. Bunny's util is down now because she's suppressed. And it's gonna show a couple of players. I believe just Bunny was suppressed, but possibly Jawa as well. They're gonna know who's
How
on
did
site.
that even happen?
The knife is thrown. It's called a lineup actually from like the mid area, but not from the mid area. From A main, they can throw one. I believe that peak is not quite that angle. Maybe Jawa's gonna be able to get a head tap. He's holding it a
Also, it's
little
like
high.
Distance thing with the knife.
Yeah, so the knife, like if you like jump and throw it, you can get kind of a cool angle and land
Right,
it in a
getting
certain
a shot
spot.
on T
Carthage,
minus.
2 quick
Hecht.
victories, 3 now.
Ooh,
2
Heck getting 2 kills. That was a quick
Jawa
shot.
with his second as well. Who's gonna get this third one for this Carthage team? Derpledor on
Even one person.
last alive again. Interesting in the initiator role. You'd think a little bit more.
I told you he
Rye.
was a tank.
Oh, Rye gets
Oh,
caught up front,
almost.
but he gets the victory. It looks like Rye just ducked under that shot from the classic. A little bit that's the
Aw.
second time Rye's been caught with his knife out. It's maybe he'll make the change a little bit.
He's just having fun. It's a little risky, but as long as you make it, you know.
I mean, we're
That's
here
right.
for the entertainment. So
Yeah, exactly.
risky is good. I
They
got a
are,
question
too.
for you, Shannon.
What's up?
Right at the beginning of these rounds, we're gonna see Outlaw, possibly Marshall, Spectre, Bulldog, Guardian. What do you think you would choose if you were in that situation? I mean, it's cured to your abilities, but like you're gonna grab a sniper rifle, one of those SMGs with a quick fire rate, or possibly the Guardian that's like a marksman rifle.
I'll probably just try to scope it out, like Geos.
Grab an Outlaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good choice. The Outlaw is pretty broken right now.
Plus, they're like really powerful, especially if you get a headshot. Like,
Mhm. Actually, a
done,
body
right?
shot will take you out with an Outlaw unless you have.
oh, nice shot
I
with
think
Geo.
even with heavy shields, well, actually, a body shot will do. Yeah, body shots 2 with heavy shields. Rye, a quick peek the Stinger's not going to be great at that range, but Gio's been putting in some work on this round. 2 early kills is going to make it an easier victory for Carthage if they can pull through here.
Heck, shooting out
That's
that
two
thing.
Graceland, yeah, 2 Graceland players there. He threw the dog into a street, it looks like.
Is that trying to find people or?
Yeah, so the dog, he as you saw from his point of view, you get to see a little bit of a view of what the dog sees. It's a little fuzzy, but as well you can like lurch at people, and if you get to it before they break it, they get concussed for just a moment. It makes it difficult to shoot.
That was really close. Him getting out that bird right there.
Carthage doing a lot of chip damage.
Oh,
Rye's gonna
Rye
pick up
got real close with that bungee.
Gio, 3rd kill of the round. Last
Dorma
kill
getting
is
Rye
gonna
in
be
return.
Dorma is last alive again for this team, and Hecht is gonna pick up the final kill with the Stinger.
Heck's got him.
I believe that was 2 kills from Hecht that round. And a big part of that is going to be picking up the Vandals right there at the end. I believe 4 of them stayed alive. It looks like they still have 1 outlaw.
Look at all those credits they got though.
It'll be interesting. Sometimes they'll buy a rifle and just leave that outlaw, but instead Jawa's going to take the outlaw. Personally, I think I would have given it to Gio if he's going to play long, but let's see what Jawa plays with this outlaw. Looks like close A site.
That's a nice system they got that they can just buy for each other.
Yeah, so you can
Especially
buy
if, like,
weapons
you're
for
low.
any player, but you can't buy shield or abilities. So those have to be bought individually. So sometimes maybe somebody will buy for another player just because they want them to get like their jump ability if they're jet or their updraft or their possibly the knife, not the knife because knife is given to you.
Quick question. So if you don't die during a round, do you keep the shield or like are you
yes,
still
you
at
keep
100?
the shield. But you're not at 100 unless if you take, let's say you take like 20 damage and you have a heavy shield. You still have 30 health going into the next round.
Nice shot by
Wow,
Jawa.
through the dizzy blind. Jawa's gonna
Nice shot from
Hecht
Hecht
with
on
another-
the stairs.
Another flick from Hecht. Jawa's gonna reload that outlaw, looking for a few more kills. He is suppressed though. As I was saying though, the heavy shield or possibly the regen shield or the small shield, if you have any health retained in it, you will keep it for next round.
Okay.
But it still costs 1,000 if you want to re-up it, if that makes any sense. So let's say you have 20, you don't have to pay like 800, you have to pay 1,000 still.
He tried for that. Oh no, is he gonna get bungee with Rye right there? Oh no, he's going
Bungee
for
just-
Hecht. He's going for Hecht.
Yep, a great peek. The bird squawked, but it wasn't a great flash.
Teleport getting
Jawa's going to do a great trade with Hecht picking up the 3rd kill. Hecht's got to have a few kills this round now. It's got to be probably 7 right now, leading the hasn't
he
died a
missed the
single round
leaderboard.
either. Wow, a timeout's going to come out. Let's take a look at the scoreboard again for a little bit longer. 7,000 credits for Hecht. That is quite the stack he's got there. Gio with 8,000 as well. This is a lot better of a start than we saw round 1.
Oh yeah, for sure.
4 quick round victories, especially winning that 3rd round. It's not supposed to happen, but they did a great job, especially with the outlaw early. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. It looks like it's going to be Vandals versus Vandals this round, or Rifles versus Rifles. 4,200 credits at the low, 4,000 credits actually. Maybe somebody will save. It'll be interesting.
Is Vandals the one that
Vandals
costs
are-
the most?
Sorry?
Or do they cost the most, Vandals?
Vandals and Phantoms are the largest costed the most expensive rifles. But for example, like the Odin's more expensive at 3,200 credits, and the Operator's 4,700 credits, quite pricey there. The Vandal's gonna be 2,900, I believe. Yep, 2,900. And it's a little bit of a personal choice. The Phantom used to be a little bit worse because it had a larger damage drop off. It would go to like 120 at 45 meters. Now it goes to 145 to the head at 30 meters, and so that makes it a little bit more of an easy pick because if you're fighting in closer range fights, you're not 30 meters away from people often. So that Vandal advantage isn't as much. It has a smaller spray pattern, so it's meant more for holding the trigger down. But the Vandal people will tap fire like. And that's going to offer a little bit of a different skill set. So it's really personal preference. I'm a Vandal guy. But I'm also bad at the game, so.
I feel like I would be an outlaw.
Outlaw?
Or get the outlaw.
Yeah.
I'm really good at close-up shots, or at least for when I play cops and robbers.
Oh, he misses the spray. Jawa's blind as well. This
Bunny
this
getting
Gecko
first
util's
blood.
been used well. Oh, but a great
Oh.
trade from Bunchy. Plant down by Bunchy
Oh, he's
using
right
Wingman.
there.
Can they spray it down?
Can Jawa get him from?
Dorma gets
Nope.
the kill on Jawa, spraying down that wall. Carthage, one man down, but Bunchy is low. Gio,
used that
do
smoke
they
to
know
get
that he's back
sneaked
sight,
over.
though? A blind is going to be great. A great
Oh.
swing by Rai, but he can't pick up the kill. That's a rough play. You want to see Rai get that Hecht. Last
Gio got
alive.
Bunchy,
Gets
but
one.
he got
Gets
in
two.
return.
It's just
him. 1-1.
Dorma versus Hecht. He's going to pop the ult. Going to find him right away.
Oh, he's right there.
Oh, he's so low.
close. He's so close. Come on, come on, come on.
Doesn't tap.
Yes!
Is there enough time?
Did I sign up for this shit?
I believe there's
there's
enough
enough
time because it
time.
went right before the tick.
Oh yeah.
Java snipes even when blind.
Don't even try.
And Freedom Esport, welcome back in after the intermission. Calling out Java again. Jawa.
Jawa.
He was a mistype. My bad. I read the wrong thing.
Do you like Java?
Java or Jawa?
Java. Do you like
Is that like
Java?
coffee?
Yeah.
I'm not a big coffee drinker. I do drink the I drink like the Frappuccino like glass bottles from the red.
Oh, the Starbucks ones. the
Yeah,
vanilla?
those I'll drink, but I don't really drink hot coffee at all.
My mom's asking what's with the squeezy teddy bear that Rai keeps on popping up.
It's just an emote, just something, a little style. I believe Jawa's got one as well. They everybody's got them. Okay, I don't know if
Maybe
was
it's
it like a
team
battle pass
bonding thing.
Yeah, it looks like it was a battle pass thing. Everybody's gonna whip.
Speaking
pull
of
them out.
Jawa, he just got first kill on Bunchy.
Maybe we'll see some more operator kills. Jawa, an interesting skin there. I'm not sure what that one's called. Personally, not for me. I would go with something a little more sleek. That one's too vibrant. Graceland trying to move towards mid instead of pushing through a main because they haven't had a lot of success. Bunny narrowly missed that shot. They're funneling into mid though. Hecht possibly going to be able to get a kill here. He's playing in a slight of an off angle. Peeks. A little bit of timing's going to come out. H-Dog's going to get
Nice
gunned
shot from
down though.
Hecht. With
They're
the
all
help of Rai.
Oh, Bunny.
Oh.
Too many targets to focus on.
Oh, they're coming in hot right there.
Jawa, that is a rough miss. You wanted to see a kill, possibly a collateral in that situation. The Cypher ult's going to show the locations of these Carthage players.
They are a little bit down though.
Right, a quick kill, but the operator's going to be in the hands of Team Minus, and he won't miss.
Oh,
Dorma, another one on Rai. It's up to Hecht. 2 players left. That operator in the hands of Team Minus is going to be a pretty equal fight. The bird's going to squawk. He gets the first one. Hecht, does he have another moment in him?
what are you doing? All right.
You got games on your phone? He's swinging
You
the
have to
wrong
be
angle.
careful. Come on, he's right there. Get him,
He gets
yes,
the kill.
yes,
Is there
yes,
enough time?
Nice.
I believe he's got it as well. Hecht with another late round clutch. 3 kills.
Amazing. Absolutely outstanding.
I love Pink Bananas is calling you out.
Oh, yay. Hi.
And Hecht grabbed the operator at the end. Wait, is he holding on to it? Oh, he's going to give it to Gio. Okay.
We got a
That's
lot
the
of
second
nice
clutch
players.
from Hecht.
That's
He's been showing up.
insane.
That's how many kills this round? Is he 10 and 0?
10-0.
13 and 0.
13-0.
Quite the showing from Hecht.
Wait, we're on round 13.
Maybe he's trying to chase 500 too. We're on
Um,
round 6.
I don't know what he is on the leaderboard
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Ah, my bad.
I think you saw 13 eliminations. That's what you
Oh.
got confused.
My bad, guys.
I would be confused because I would only get 1 elimination per game at the most. So
I would get all eliminations.
all you'd kill them all.
Oh, that's not what I meant. I would get eliminated.
That's rough to get
Dude
sprayed down through the
getting-
smoke, but
dude
Carthage
had-
grabs 2 of their own. Rai is somebody I would like to see
43.
get going. Definitely not the
He's
greatest
seeing
of
some flow.
showings from the last little bit of time.
No, maybe he's just
Overheating, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they've been saying.
especially with it being nationals. Like, jeez.
Yeah. A freshman,
Lots
possibly
pressure.
not ready for the big lights quite yet, but he's still showing up for his team.
Oh, get him. He's right there. Oh.
Yeah, it's rough for us to look at this angle, but I'm sure I would be like, wait, maybe they're here, maybe they're here. It's kind of a little bit of paranoia with not knowing where they are.
I kind of
Grouping up B site, probably going to double peek here. I wonder if they use the blind. They double.
Oh,
Wait, was that a single blind? It looked like the Gecko blind. Possibly they could have double blinded with KO as well. Rai doing a great job of repositioning. He's going to use that smoke. It's going to be difficult for them to push on, but they probably just got to hop on. Jawa, 2 kills. There's the
fourth.
tap.
He got his 4th.
4K from Jawa. 2 kills right at the end of the round.
That means he almost got an ace.
Almost. I wonder who took that kill. I think it was Gio early round with an operator.
Yeah.
There was that tap fire though. Sometimes you'll see people hold down the trigger or control the spray a little bit, but he just tap tap. He clicks heads. That's what he does.
I mean, that's what he's known for.
Yeah.
That's what he said in the interviews, isn't
Yeah.
it?
He's just out here clicking heads. He must be like an aim trainer guy.
Yeah, aim labs.
Aim labs. Yep.
I used that once because I did an
Or maybe-
esports summer camp for my
Ooh.
old high school.
That's fun.
Yeah, and we were trying out Overwatch, and I was like, I can't do this. I'm not a first-person shooter kind of girl.
I have played Overwatch very
Insane.
minimally. A quick pressure.
Oh,
Where it?
my goodness.
That was a confusing play there for the. Oh my goodness, this is so much chaos. Rye's gonna pop the ultimate. Can he get
But
away?
he did get
Gio
Rye.
is sprayed down.
Can he get that kill? No, he cannot.
2
leaving him
Carthage
dead.
players are dropped.
This is a 3v3 with one of
This
their guys
operator could
low on health.
possibly provide a good advantage
Bunchy
for
on low on
Carthage, but it's a
health.
tough
Oh, Jawa
situation.
got teleport.
Blasting them.
I don't. Oh no.
No, you're good.
None.
Bunchy
Oh,
back
he's
sights.
Okay. Jawa's trying to find out where he's. No, that's teleporting. Bunny
Jawa
got
using
Bunchy
some
right there.
smokes to provide some cover for his teammates. Taps.
Trying
Jawa
to
pushing into the
defuse
smoke.
it.
I think he's got
Bunny.
the shorty out. There's the
Oh!
kill. Bunny with the defusal. Reloads that thing, spins it around a few times.
I thought she was just about to shoot Jawa right there, if I'm being honest. It looked like it.
Yeah, so when a little bit of confusion there, Astra's kit is a little interesting because of those stars. So whenever they hop into that thing, they're either going to be placing stars or like initiating some stars. And so what Astra did there was they threw a smoke down. I believe they also did a concuss early. So not quite teleporting, but the teleporters are what the heck from Freedom
Yeah, that's
Esports.
what I was laughing at.
Go Hecht from Cindy. Yeah, Hecht
Can we get
is
more
doing.
puns in the chat?
Yeah. And
Man,
my whiff
8
is
to
going to be
0.
on stream. Yep.
That's insane score right there.
Yeah,
We're
so-
on second map too.
8-0. Keep the pedal on the gas though. Bunny with her ultimate. Graceland is grouped up A site. Gonna be going into Geo and it looks like Rye as well. Let's see who will strike first. A great smoke from Jawa because they know that nobody's on any other spot. They're gonna smoke it early. The knife comes out. Geo with a great break of it.
Yup.
Bunchy on KJ pushing up early. Actually, no,
Gio was
Bunchy's
trying
on.
to
Bunchy's
get
on
through the
Gecko, I
smoke
believe.
right there.
Bunchy behind
Oh,
that
he's
box,
hiding.
unable to be seen by Geo. A
Gio
re-smoke that
thinks
double
he's,
controller.
he saw him.
Very valuable for Carthage, stalling the push very well. We have
Gio with
limited
that
aggression.
smoke.
I believe
same
that.
with Clove.
Oh,
Oh,
T minus.
he tried to throw
an
another one
operator
too.
kill.
Here.
Hecht
Right
does have
before
his
he died.
ultimate. It looks like they're gonna try and pinch them mid with the one-man advantage. Funneling onto site, the blind comes out. Rye able to escape from it. Can he get the kill? He gets one. He gets two. Rye searching for some more. Even match, 3-3. The push is successfully stalled, and the spike is on site. Carthage in a great position.
All health is the same too, or almost. Rise a little down, but that's okay. Going in that smoke.
That
I love
smoke
seeing Rye
saves
on
very
Clove
well.
again.
He
Oh, nice
uses
shot.
picks up
Forward
the
shot.
Phantom to get the reload, but Durpledor with a great trade. They have 12 seconds to get the spike down. Bunny not gonna peek on the plant, spraying down the smoke through the smoke. Jawa and Bunny left. The KJ ult is gonna push them off. Will they be able to? Oh, I believe this is gonna be just a free
Come on,
defusal.
he's right there.
No, he only halves it.
No.
Durpledor behind the wall again.
Come on, Bunny.
Tap, get the kill.
They see. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Bunny was right on with
In
two
that
guys.
situation, yeah, Bunny
Oh.
had it halved. In that situation, I believe she had enough time to tap and get the kill, but it looks like she elected to tap. Pros don't fake, as they say. I'm not a pro, so what do I know? But
You're a great commentator, though.
Placing sentry. Placing swarm grenade.
Graceland gets their first round of the half.
Oh, good for them.
Yep. See if they can
They're
keep
trying
it
to
rolling.
keep this interesting. I see it. I see it. And as we all know, we do love entertainment.
But you know what the best entertainment is?
Mm.
Carthage
Smash
win.
Bros? Oh.
Oh.
No, that was insane on stream. I think I win that round right there.
Smash Bros. My bad. Hecht ate enough dinner. Yeah. Mom Hecht. Mom Hecht.
Family in chat.
I wonder
Ate
who
enough
Sassy
dinner.
CZ
That's
is.
crazy. Then they also did get earlier. They got dinner as a team though. I was there. I'm part of the Valorant team, guys. For sure, for sure.
How am I not part of the Valorant team? I'm the
Uh,
caster. They didn't even ask.
Because you're just so bad, I guess.
Okay. Carthage. Bunny gets the first kill to lead off. There's Thrash coming out from Gecko, looking to detain
getting
a
Jawa.
player. Is it gonna get Bunny? It doesn't look like it got Bunny.
Oh, they didn't, because she got H-Dog instead.
H-Dog is dropped. Ult comes out from Hecht. The
Spike
bird
is
also
planted right
channeled.
now.
Gonna pop. Looks like it got a blind. The spike was stopped from being planted.
Oh,
Carth-
never mind.
Someone's gonna have to pick that up from the Graceland side. They showing that the spike is down. Bunchy spraying down that box. He's gonna peek. Hecht,
T-minus
discipline,
getting
gets
Rye.
the kill. T minus, last alive. Got an operator.
Hecht getting Bunchy. Can he get T-minus? He's in the smoke right now.
Hecht, a little bit of paranoia. Did T minus
Oh, is
see
he
that?
gonna go from
Not
behind?
a lot of time
Oh,
to get
there's
the plant.
wolf trying to locate everybody.
Picks up the spike. Just running around. Bunny,
Nice
third
shot.
kill of the round to ice the victory. 9-1 going into round 11. Carthage, keep pushing. That was a great round of
Yeah,
teamwork between Hecht and Bunny, I believe, at the end there.
Yes.
Benny picked up the last kill, her third of the round. She's got to be getting up there too. She's had some good
I'm
late
so
round.
proud of her. She's typically on like the lower kills range.
These last couple weeks she's been great.
So proud. We love Bunny. I also like that she has been just on KJ like this whole, almost the whole entire.
Yeah, she's pretty much
Map.
always in
It's her
the
main.
in the Sentinel role, switching between Cypher and Killjoy. Possibly, I'd like to see a Deadlock because I've seen Deadlock being played very
Rye getting
aggressively, and I feel
first
like that would
blood.
fit her skill set pretty well. But it does provide a little bit less Sentinel util and a little more aggressive util.
Personally like seeing Rye back on Clove. I've
Yeah,
missed
it is a more aggressive pick for him. He gets to play a little bit more selfishly, possibly get going a little quicker. Jawa with a judge. We've seen some magic from here. Will they peek?
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
I think it was
Nice
Judge
shot
against
from
Judge there, or
Jawa.
maybe Judge against Odin.
Either way, let's
I'm not
go.
sure what gun that was there. Carthage, 2-man advantage. Jawa is a little weak though. Same with Clove.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Rye.
Oh, actually, just Rye is on low.
Yeah, a little bit of health taken off of Jawa.
Oh yeah, I see
They're
that. I see
grouped
that.
up well here in mid in street. They peek.
Oh, Geo Hecht. One guy
believe-
left surrounding. That is Bunchy.
That's an Ares, I believe, right there. That's possibly what Jawa went up against. Popping Dizzy, looking to
is
push
Jawa gonna get
street.
him from behind? Oh,
Jawa!
yes!
Second kill with the Judge. He loves that thing. I think it's the practice from playing Firebirds Gaming Club. Angle
yeah, if you
can
guys
tell
saw
you
live
guys that
stream.
he had a really rough game because they were just trolling the whole time, and they're better, so they
That's
won
really
based off
funny.
of aim.
It's funny. They didn't use any like.
Yeah, they
ults or
were
anything.
switching things up. They were using, I believe, all controllers, right? It was a fun time. You guys should have tuned in for the charity stream. I know some
casted
of
that.
you guys were there. Yeah. Who else was casting with you? Was it Blade?
Andrew.
Oh, Andrew. Okay.
AC, I think is a good
And-
tag. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, Turbid, Andrew Sis Jr., the baseball announcer, Rocket League announcer, does it all, Overwatch announcer. Probably the best, I would say the best announcer here.
Oh yeah, for sure. He works overtime.
Jawa using the wall to hopefully stall the push, but Bunchy
Oh
is
my
gonna
goodness, they're all
get a
over there.
plant, it looks like, off. Actually, no, it looks like the wall came out for Graceland. I apologize.
Bunny was suppressed, but she got back.
That wall is gonna last for probably about 20 seconds.
Zerpol getting Geo.
The wall drops here. Carthage now is go time. Heck, down to low.
Oh.
Just a timing kill there. They
Not
heard
get the back
They heard the
behind.
bird. Right, pops the ult. Doesn't get the kill though on Bunchy.
Yeah, no, he's
Carthage
staying
has
dead.
the advantage. Will get the defusal off if they hold it. Jawa and Bunny last alive again.
What do
Those
you
two.
mean? They were only the last two there. They got it. What do you mean by that?
I don't know. We've seen worse things doing.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
We've seen some questionable things happen when the spike
Oh,
needs to be
yeah.
diffused.
Should I play some stars in this reality?
11-1.
no, what happened,
Carthage
like,
going
what,
into
the
the
other
attack
team?
half. They just need 2 victories to to ice this round and get going to face Hendrix next round.
Intense.
And it's going to be a rough comeback for Graceland if they're able to get going here. They need 12 victories and can only drop one map
They
in
have
the
to play
process.
extremely aggressive and
Let's
close
see what
together.
the playbook is here off the rip. We see 3 in street, going to be pushing B main. Let's see if Rye can take 2 or so with him in mid. They're flushing out early. The blind comes out. It's going to stall the A push, and they're funneling right behind him. Hopefully Rye lets them know. Jawa able to escape. Rye providing some damage. Possibly they might get inadvertently pinched. They're not swinging Rye. You want a quicker kill
Hex
here
getting
if you
Bungie.
are
Rye got flashed
if you are
a little bit.
Graceland. They're in a rough position. Have to fight 2 different fronts, but they
Dorman
find 2
Geo.
kills.
H-Dog hacked.
Just
Jawa hacked. No. T minus Jawa. My bad.
T minus takes out Jawa. It's just Rye left here. Will he clear this angle? No. That's a great start for Graceland. One thing that I've heard from some higher level Valorant players is that when you push a site, especially if you're alone, you can't check every angle. So sometimes you're just like, oh, I'll guess that nobody's here because I want to check this angle. And so I think that's what Rye was doing there.
That's what Heck was doing with the the blinds.
Yep. Sometimes you're just like,
That was a
well,
great read.
if he's here, he gets the kill. Like, I'm not going to use all of this util and all this time to check all these angles.
You
but-
gotta save it for the next round.
Yeah. Rye bought a stinger this round. That's a little bit of an interesting buy because they aren't it's going to make their util a little bit worse going forward. It's probably going to force him to be on a classic the next round.
They're
There's
already almost from the
H-Dog is
headshot on
going
Rye.
to win out on
Or off
Rye.
Rye. My bad.
Bungie with a Bulldog pushing up.
T minus getting 2 kills, a Bunny and Jawa. Leaving just Geo and Heck.
The Spectre kill from Dorma. It's just Hecht and Rye.
Yup.
It's just Hecht left, actually. The flawless victory. That Stinger's not going to work out for Rye, it looks like. Maybe he sold it at the end. Oh, he sold it at the end. Okay. Thank you, Observer, for helping me out there.
The guns are very pretty. I personally like all of the knives, though. Like,
They're pretty cool, yeah.
and every single time
I think that's one of my favorite Vandal skins right there. That and the Kuronami.
What is that, like a spider?
It's like
on
a,
top? What is-
I'm not sure, but it's like a fishbowl inside, so.
oh, cool. It's like those like
I'm not.
plastic heels, and they have like goldfish inside.
Girls
Girls are crazy, guys.
Yeah, I don't like the I don't like Reaver. That's a questionable pick, but I don't like Reaver. I like Prime though. I like Prime and I like the VCT ones. Jawa and Geo looking to push up early. They gun down Bungie. That's a
Bungie.
great start for Carthage.
Wow.
If you are Graceland, you need a victory here to keep it pushing. Otherwise, it's gonna make it a tough. Our Observer is telling him to spray through the smoke there because the angle's right behind. But Carthage filing in through Art, but actually they're moving back towards Street.
Oh,
T minus with the
T-minus
timing,
getting
he's gonna
2.
get 2 kills. That's gonna shift the
3
tide.
to 4, 2 to 4.
Down A.
Bunny just got shot by H-Dog.
Wow,
Dorma got
Graceland
Geo.
playing together and hunting these Carthage players down.
Just
Hecht
leaving Hecht.
alone, looking to find some kills, push this round a little more. Derpledor's gonna find his location. There's gonna be a double peek here.
I did.
He
oh,
gets sprayed
got a little
down.
shot.
Swings.
Oh, too many
Just
people were on
Too
him.
many guns aimed on him.
T minus earning their 3rd kill for the round.
Oh, actually,
are
that's my
getting-
favorite classic
they're
skin right
getting-
there. Spectrum, I believe it's called. It's it plays a little sound when they hold it out. If I don't have any skins though in the game because I don't pay money on this game.
Because you're poor.
Well, we don't have to say it like that.
It's okay. It's okay.
But if I see a skin on the ground, I'm picking it up. I'm using it.
Do you keep that for the rest of like the whole entire game?
No, you keep it as long as you die,
Oh, okay.
until you drop it.
Graceland has to.
Hecht
be
with the
more
sheriff, the
aggressive right
Kuronami
now.
sheriff. Not my favorite sheriff actually. Neo Frontier is my favorite sheriff.
Sonic Frontier.
Neo Frontier. It's
Aw.
the first edition is like just a normal revolver, and then you can upgrade it. It's like a space revolver. It's like a
Oh,
hand cannon
cool.
space revolver if you play like Destiny or something like that.
Geo taking first blood
a
on
good
Bungie.
kill. It's going to shift the tide. Can they? But we've seen T minus be a big difference maker here. Will he shift the tide again?
Oh!
Hecht tries to flick onto him, but T minus is going to win out.
Yeah, he almost shot. He was shooting through the smoke and it didn't quite.
Looks like he
clutch
flicked
that.
up to that top
Oh
spot.
no, Gio's shooting through the smoke.
I wonder if Gio has the intuition to grab that sheriff right in front of him. Jawa
Jawa.
ices it on T minus, sends him back to the shadow realm
It's
there.
now 4-3 with Carthage being one up.
I think really it's
Okay.
gonna be as long as this stretch goes. If Carthage gets one victory, it's gonna be difficult for the comeback to continue. But if Graceland can keep things going, that's gonna make it more of a favorable match for them. H-Dog gets away.
30 seconds.
3-3 with
Carthage, the
30
spike in
seconds left
Bunny's
on the
hands.
clock.
Rye lined up on B's site. He's getting collapsed on. First back sight from Dorma. Mid from
No peeking.
H-Dog, but H-Dog is low health and a
Shoot
Stinger is
through,
going to have a
shoot through,
quicker
shoot
fire
through.
rate.
He's right.
10
No, he's going to play in the smoke. It's a good play. That's
This is
smoke.
why I can't see the other team. Because
There he is. He's patient,
Oh, he
gets the
got him.
kill.
he got two.
Just Derpledor last alive for this team. A little bit of paranoia to find the angle. They're leaving sight and he's back sight. Will he be able to get an advantageous position? Is the spike planted well for Carthage? Derpledor sneaking up
Fine,
against that
Bunny.
angle. He's gonna peek Bunny. Bunny can't get the kill. Now
Rye's
we're
right
thinking
there, right behind the corner. Can he get him? He
a
does.
great thrifty victory. Rye with his third. We were questioning that Stinger buy, but he showed up with it.
He got it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Looks like he was able to grab a Phantom as well.
We love the freshmen on the team. For
yep.
real, for real.
I would
As
think
a freshman myself.
that I'm a freshman as well.
You don't look like a freshman.
Well, thank you. Wait, are you calling me old?
Yeah.
Wow, I don't think that's a compliment.
You took it as one, so.
Carthage looking to ice the map, the victory, and a berth in the next round for Nationals. We'll start off pushing a split push, but the spike is on A site.
Already
Rye.
shooting that
Oh.
smoke right there.
Rye. Presence detected by the... Oh, T minus was jumping up there. Let's see if there is a play on B site.
Oh,
a great
nice
swing by
move by
Jawa
Jawa.
and Gio together. Gonna take out Bunchy. That's a great first start for Carthage.
Crazy.
Grouping up again, not choosing a site quite yet. They are best when they have numbers, so picks are important. A slow lull here as positioning rearranges, but with numbers on attack is much more valuable than numbers on defense. So that's why Carthage is kind of repositioning and making them spread out more.
Yeah, they.
Rye
although
is
they're
going to pop
trying to
the
creep
ultimate,
up.
push up again.
Come on.
He's not able to get the
Oof.
kill, but a great trade by Jawa. That's going to make it a little bit better for
Maybe.
Carthage.
Maybe it was just for bait.
Yeah, it looks like that's what it was. Gio flushing out these angles. The last three players for Graceland, one on A site, one on B site,
Yeah, they're
one
all split.
back in CT.
30 seconds
Carthage trying to funnel
Oh,
on to B site.
Gio
Looks like
finds
that's the
T-minus
choice.
right there.
Gio aggressive as well. We
Goes
haven't
from
seen that
top.
play out of him too much. Will he drop or will he stay heaven? He's gonna
He's
float to the
gonna-
box here.
whoa.
Holding the
Risky.
wrong angle.
Oh.
He's gone down by Derpledor. A tough timing there.
Yeah, that was a risky play played by Gio.
Carthage needs some good plays.
Oh, T-minus. Come on, come
The
on.
shorty
Good
kill.
job,
There's one for
Jawa.
Jawa, his third of the round. He's gonna gun
He
down
got
his
his
fourth,
fourth.
hunting the ace. Derpledor's right there.
Oh.
Oh, Derpledor, the fun police. Hecht is gonna get the victory.
Leaving us 2-0.
There is
Going what? What's the second one? Right? For next time.
going up against Hendricks next round. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, sorry. My bad.
Carthage, first round of Nationals shows up. We're gonna look at the scoreboard here. Jawa with 20, not able to get that 30, probably because there was less rounds. If we go 13 and 10, he probably gets 30. Gio at the low point of the scoreboard though, 8 and 11.
What a surprise.
Yeah, but Hecht was really the story of that match, especially
Oh,
early
yeah.
on. A 13-0 run off the rip. But no slouches the rest of these Carthage players. They are definitely showing up as well. Let's take a look at the timeline. Carthage had that great start, as we know, 11-1 in the first half. Started off a little rocky.
Insane.
First two lost. That third round they should have won off guns, but Graceland played very well. But then once Graceland's run kind of ended, Carthage put the pedal right back on the gas and
They
took him
beat
out for the final. Going off, let's take a look at some of the notable points of that last round. What were the great plays we saw?
There was a lot of like spying,
Mm-hmm.
going from the back.
Yeah,
with
some
Heck.
lurking, some flanking, especially in that second half. As well, some post-plant play from Hecht and Jawa and Bunny.
Oh
Did
yeah,
some
Bun-
great job.
Bunny made it up all the way
isolating-
on, like real close to the leaderboard
Yeah,
right there.
especially
I'm
early,
so
and then-
proud.
Yeah, it looks like she kind of dropped down at the end, but that's because Hecht and Jawa were having a day. And they're always having a day. So Bunny, not going to show up on the scoreboard at the top, but really had a great impact.
Who do you think's the MVP?
And the MVP, okay. Well, what about first map? How would first map? Gio was the MVP of first map, right?
Oh yeah,
And
I think Heck.
I think Hecht is the
one.
MVP of second map.
Yeah.
Do they split it? We can only really have one interview, so I wonder
Aw.
who will have. That'll probably decide. Oh, rock, paper, scissors, maybe.
That'd be real funny.
What do you think for the MVP?
I think Hecht all around, honestly.
Yeah, I think the demanding play of the second half, Hecht will win out. I think he had a good play on the first map, possibly, or maybe he was at the lower part. I should take better notes of that kind of thing. Carthage, though, is gonna be advancing to play Hendrix. Do we have an interview?
Next week.
All right,
Next week at 8:00.
all right. They have told us that Hecht will be in just a moment.
He
so if
won
you-
rock paper scissors.
if you want to stay for just a moment, we'll be back right after this.
Bye guys.
All right, welcome in everybody. I am joined with Hecht. Your mom's in the chat.
She is. How's it going?
A great showing from Carthage today. Let's talk about the second game first, because that's pretty fresh in our minds. 11-1 in the first half. What kind of team things made that possible for you guys? You were on Pearl. It was your pick. What was kind of your approach to the map?
The biggest thing is I think a lot of notes helped because based on the 3 maps I watched and the notes I take, they are a very readable team. Both halves, they're really readable, especially on defense. They played in the same spot on every map, and we just got kind of get in the flow of that and know where everyone plays, and that just gets us where we want to be.
You had a great first half, especially 18-2. What kind of things made that possible with your util yourself, your team's util, your team play? What kind of things made that really the best?
It was really just playing off of what people got as info, and me just playing in different angles I don't usually play. I mean, I did change my crosshair. That could be part of it. I'm not saying it's part of it. I did change my crosshair.
Give me the crosshair.
I'll send it right now. I changed the crosshair. It might be the crosshair. I don't know.
What kind of like you were talking about different angles. What kind of positions on Pearl were you playing as an initiator? Obviously, you're flashing for your teammates and all that, but were you playing like mainly a site or were you playing mid a lot?
I was definitely playing in mid a lot. So then I have my util. I can help on either side. I can get either one of theirs quickly. There's a little hole like in what is it? Art. You can flash through to get main or get intel main. So I was able to help on both sides. I can dog mid. I can get the util mid. See what's mid, and then. Based on the notes, we kind of knew what they're doing coming into this, so that helped us a lot.
Based off of, it seems like you got a good map knowledge of Pearl. It sounds like it's going to get banned next week after you guys slammed them.
If people look at the VODs, dude, they're going to get scared.
Well, they're not going to be able to see them because we don't keep those up. So
sure,
unless
they can go to our record, though. Go to our record on NECC and see the scores.
Yeah,
but
if they look at, they won't get to see the VODs because unless they're watching right now, which they might be. Because we were watching before.
Yeah,
so.
that's why we banned Haven.
Yeah,
we just looked at the past scores and they just picked Haven every time. So that was like, oh, we're gonna ban this, and they don't know what to do.
It seems like you're really confident on Sky. We've seen Sky, I believe, like 4 out of 5 maps for the national championship. 2 maps today. Do you like? There's no bans, so they can't stop you from doing it. You think you're going to stick with it, or is it really just a map-by-map basis?
Well, Harbor and Pearl was the thing we were doing on and off. So we had a different controller, and then we had Harbor on top of it, and then I think we had a Tail or a Breach instead. And then when Nationals came around at the Grand Championships, we actually did our old comp on accident. And then when we went into it, we were like, oh, this is not the right comp. We did not mean to pick these 2 agents. And it worked out for us. And we're like, you know what? We scrimmed it. We played a comp on it. We're like, why don't we just keep using the old comp? And it's worked for us ever since. So
yeah, I think... if I'm Coach West, I'm saying stay on Sky after that game, especially seeing as a team you guys played very, very well together.
Yep.
Ascent was a rocky start. We went 6-6 at the half.
It was a rough start. I
think it was like 2 you guys, 4 them, back and forth, 6-6 at the half, and then 2 losses right at the start. I don't think you had the strongest of starts personally, but as a team. What kind of things did you do to overcome that
as
rough
a
start?
team, personally, they're like when they play defense, we watch a lot of VODs. I took a lot of note on all their VODs, and Ascent was definitely one of them. And going back to they as a team, like even if they're watching this, they can take note. They play in the exact same spots every time. Like all 3 maps I watched VODs on those maps, the agents stayed on the exact same spot, holding the same angles. So that's probably why we came out more aggressive on the attack because we knew where they're going to be and where to go. And that one time out west to like help us on attack, maybe pause them. We were down like 2-3 rounds, something like that.
I think it was 5-5 when
probably,
he called it, yeah.
It was, I don't remember, but in attack, it was a lot of just communication. And we started communicating like 3-2-1 out of the smoke, all of us just go on the site. Communicating really just helped us and really pushed us with that half.
Yeah.
So
definitely I'll highlight one player on the Graceland team. I forget the name. It's like Doppledor or something like that. He definitely gave you guys some problems first half. Playing on A sites on Ascent, I believe, hiding in that little corner. He also had some tricky teleport plays. He got Geo from the top of arches there.
Yeah.
When playing up against a player like that, what kind of things did you guys really do to overcome that? Obviously, you called jumping out of the flash together.
Yeah.
It seems like as Sky, you got a lot of options. You can use the dog to jump at him. You can use the Sky Bird to flash right in his face. So
get those flashes in there. It's true.
And it seemed like it didn't look like you flashed any of your teammates today, which means
I think I did a good job.
And they called you out in the charity stream, so
I think I did really good. I figured what I'm doing out, but yeah. We adjusted what he was doing. We saw where he was playing in these ready corners. We're like, okay, he might not play in that rat corner, but so he's going to go somewhere else and hide in a corner and try to get a kill. Because I know I've got like judged at least once that game. So we were like, yeah, we just have to adjust to this and make sure we clear corners, and everyone is like assigned to clear a different corner. Basically.
Yeah, it definitely did a great job of clearing angles and playing as a team. I know looking at game 2, Jawa had some fun with the judge himself.
Jawa did at the beginning. He was feeling himself that judge.
Are you ever a judge player at all during
If
these
I pick
games?
it up on the ground, yeah, I'll use it. I mean, charity stream was one thing, but like if we pick it up on the ground, that's all I got. Cause like I forgot, I think it was the first map Ascent. I'm like Bucky and Sheriff. I'm like, sure, does the job. I mean, I got long range, I got close range, so we'll make it work.
Yeah, you definitely. I think the biggest thing was your aim was honed in.
Yeah.
You were playing well with your team, and it's difficult for people to shoot you when there's a bright light in their face. So you
That's
guys
true.
did a great
That is
job
true.
together, and especially hats off to you for that first half and keeping going. Unfortunately, you get topped on the leaderboard, 20
Dude,
and 10.
I tied. we had the same amount of kills.
Same
It's
amount
okay.
of
Same amount
kills.
of kills.
I think
man.
you had less deaths, but somehow you ended up
It's
under
okay.
him.
He had more assists. He had more assists.
Yeah,
Just look at the first half. It's fine.
obviously, Jawa's a great player. Props to your entire team. Bunny, you, Jawa, Hecht, Rye. I believe that's all of them. And Angle helping out with the observing, the hype man. You guys did a great job. What can we look forward to? Believe not next week Monday, right? The week after.
Monday after, yeah.
Yep.
We have hopefully a doubleheader if we win the first game, going to another game strong.
Is it the next day
It's
or
Monday
the,
and Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay, so Monday and
So-
Tuesday, and I'm cleared my schedule, so I'll be here to cast it
Perfect.
with.
It's okay. We're making
a
Gio
group
skip
of
his lab,
casters.
so he has a 6-9. He's skipping that. If we have a game, he's skipping his lab. I don't care if it's organic chem or what. He's skipping that. So
Yeah, I
we're
would
there.
skip it
We're
too.
there.
I mean, if you need a sub,
You're in.
I'm in.
You were on club, so you're in. You're in.
I wasn't even starting. On
It's
club.
okay. You were still on the team. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
I mean, Buddy's just gonna have to get scared because I'm an IGL, so I'm gonna have to come in
Exactly.
and kind of take over things there.
Whoa, Bunny IGL. Wait, what?
Oh wait, are you the IGL? I'm
I
sorry,
slowly
I'm
beca- I
giving
slowly
faulty
became it. We
information.
didn't have. I'm gonna be honest. The first whole season, like
Yeah.
going into championships, we had no IGL. Undefeated with no IGL. We're like, okay, and then slowly started taking notes. I'm like, I'm an initiator. I can step up.
Yeah,
take
that's
that
a
position. We
great part
kinda
about
need someone.
initiator. If you're calling flashes, it's easy. It's hard to call flash and say, oh hey, you throw the blind, and then 3, 2, 1. I can throw the blind 3, 2, 1. It's a little easier to play on initiator.
Yeah.
For example, on our club team, Blaze is our IGL, and
Yeah.
he sometimes plays like KJ. It's like
I mean,
what do
yeah,
you-
it's not something.
what
If
do you-
you're not if you're not a duelist, I mean, it makes sense.
he's
can
on
have a
flank
duelist.
calling, hey, do this.
Do that. You see, it's perfect. Then he just tells you what to do, and you guys just stay organized. I mean, it's chill.
Yeah, it worked out because we went undefeated until the semifinals. So,
Happens.
but again, you guys are definitely the better team. You
Yep.
showed it in the charity stream. Personally, you guys are great players, and you guys showed up today. And hats off to that. I'm looking forward to next week. Thank you everyone for coming into the chat. You got anything to say to these lovely people?
Thank you for my mom for watching, and thank you, Zion, for saying W Aiden. I hope you guys won too. I'm pretty sure you guys did, but I hope you guys won and you go and advance into the nationals even more.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get to see some great competition. I believe it's gonna be best of threes until finals, but a nationals chip wouldn't be
That
the
would-
worst thing in the
I'd
world.
be surprised.
And that
I
would
wouldn't
mean an
complain, though.
undefeated season as well.
Yep.
So keep tuned. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube. We got some VODs up if you want to watch some old stuff. We were watching stuff during the charity stream.
Yep.
I believe we got a Twitter account as well, Carthage Esports. Contact Robert if you want to get recruited and play with these lovely people. None of them are graduating, so you got to fight for a spot. But if you're interested in other games especially, let us know. And again, make sure to follow us on Instagram because that is where you will get notified about upcoming events. And yeah, that's about it. We got League tomorrow. And is that it for streams until the week after? But also we got streams coming up on other things. People might be self-streaming. So hit up Instagram. We'll post stuff when we got stuff coming up for you guys. So follow us there. Follow us on Twitch. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Well, actually, we'll be back tomorrow, but 2 weeks for Valorant. So if you're interested in Valorant, 2 weeks. But
Yeah.
Heck,
Be here for Valorant, man.
yeah.
Keep
I'm
watching
excited.
Nationals.
They're excited. Everybody's excited. You guys better be excited. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Have a good one, guys.